Maybe I'm wrong, that's not what I was told.
I just want to make sure that the record's clear that all the ones that came in and jammed the phone lines was through misrepresentation from the leadership of the AARP in my office. So
well, it's from the television commercials have been running all weekend saying the rates are going to go up 40% and everything else. So,
Senator Griesheimer, I hope this is not a precursor to the economic development bill.
at some point it probably will.
Senator Lembke, go ahead.
Can I inquire the Senator from Frank?
Just ask me a question.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir. Maybe this isn't even a question. I mean, you know, we all represent 160,000 people, right? I've got over 500 phone calls in my office, and no matter who, you know, ignites or sparks those calls.
How many emails you got?
Lots of emails, calls on my cell phone. No matter what sparks my constituents to call my office and voice their opinion on whether they want me to support a piece of legislation or not support a piece of legislation, you know, I take that to heart. You know, often it's up to them to wade through the evidence. And you know, many of these people that I got an opportunity to talk to, I said, your rates are going up either way.
Oh yeah.
You know, and yes, they weren't told that when you know, they were ginned up, you know, to call our offices. But the last thing I'm going to complain about is my constituents calling my office and giving me their opinion on a piece of legislation.
Let me set the record straight. I don't mind if a constituent calls, but when they're fed false information from the start, like they were here, I take issue with that. And you know, I take pride in my constituents calling me. But with the volume that they've called and with the question and with the information that they've been fed to them, I take issue with that. Right. And I had in the past, that's happened to me in the past, and it continues to do it. And to say, when every time I see a commercial with rates going up 40%, I just want to throw my shoe through the TV. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you're right, but either way, our rates are going to go up. I mean, bottom line, it doesn't matter.
But remember, our constituents are you know, bright people that can think through issues. You know, I'm sure you had a couple of television commercials during your campaign that might have not told all the truth, you know, about your positions and the man that you are, and you know, they were able to wade through that. You're still here. I mean, the point of the fact is that this is a process. We talked about that. You know, we're debating this here. If it gets through here, we'll debate it on the floor. Our constituents will have an opportunity to, I believe, hear both sides, you know, of this issue, and you know, as it progresses and evolves. So, you know, I just think the idea that either one side on an issue or another side of the issue effectively got our constituents engaged in the process is not a bad thing.
It is to me when they're being fed the wrong information. And in this case, they're being fed the wrong information. The truth is not being told. That's the issue that I have. Is the fact, just if you want to tell the public, tell them the whole story. Don't feed them the bad stuff and then let it go and then have everybody contact our offices and because there are a lot of people, there are a lot of good people that contacted my office, but there's a lot of them that are scared to death. They can't afford the bills they've got right now, and understandably they don't know everything about this bill like most of us don't. But the bottom line is all they see is your rates are going up 40%. Please don't pass this bill. And no matter what we do here, if this bill passes, automatically the press is going to say, you know, the CWIP bill passed, Senate committee, and we're all, I can tell you the phone calls, we're going to have a lot of upset constituents.
So let me just one more question then. You have a little different standard as far as the way we're lobbying this building by the two sides and the way a group might lobby our constituents and then come and lobby us. Because you don't ask a lobbyist that comes into your office to give you both sides of the issue, do you?
I ask for the truth.
You ask for the truth, that person represents it, and then there's a person on the other side that comes into your office and says, this is it. I think what's happened here is one side has conveyed their position to our constituents, and that's what we're hearing from, and the other side has not conveyed their position to our constituents.
I guess you can take it however you want. I've seen this before, but again, When one side goes on the offensive, spends millions of dollars for ads, and they're not telling the whole side of the story, I got a problem with that. There's nothing, not anywhere in this process did I see that rates were going to go up by 40%. At least not that I can remember when this whole thing started.
I took testimony to that in that respect.
I didn't hear it.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you.